What's up, guys? Tommy with Studio Sense here. Thanks for stopping by today. Just when you're about to lose faith in your favorite designer and niche houses, and you're like, what is going on? Why are they sitting on all these projects? Suddenly the floodgates open, and that seems like the situation ever since we turned over to 2023. There's just been launch after launch after launch announced. Today is no different. We're taking a look at some new designer fragrances that are decently high profile and some new niche fragrances to get excited about. Got that and more coming up, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Really happy that you took the time out of your day to stop by. I know you're probably busy and we've got a lot to go over, so I'm not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump right into it. So today we're talking about some new releases that are coming relatively soon. Some are already here, and some new niche fragrances that are coming really soon, and some are already here. The house of Azzaro, which is a favorite of many for releasing excellent men's fragrance, is actually releasing Azzaro Wanted Eau De Parfum. That's right, Azzaro Wanted EDP. Now, Azzaro Wanted, the EDP, may seem a bit confusing, but all that happened was there was Azzaro Wanted, the Eau de Toilette, which was the original pillar fragrance, and then there was Azzaro Wanted by Night, and that got all the hype. All the buzz was centered on Wanted by Night, and rightly so, because it's a really good popular men's fragrance and actually still kind of gaining steam. It's like a snowball rolling down the hill, and a lot of people are appreciating it for what it is, but then slightly overshadowed by the release of The Most Wanted, which is a new line. Okay, so they being Azzaro, they added a new line of fragrance in The Most Wanted. It's easy to confuse the two and merge them, but it's better to keep in mind that they're two separate lines. So you've got Wanted and The Most Wanted. So The Most Wanted was released as a gourmand fragrance, and then The Most Wanted Parfum was released as a very powerful, near elixir-like, very strong fragrance. Now they're going back in time and finally releasing Wanted, the EDP, the Eau De Parfum. The bottle is gorgeous. Let's take a brief look at Azzaro Wanted EDP and see what it's all about. Wanted EDP is the smell of adrenaline, the scent of brave men who have the courage to take risks and play to get their way. Wanted EDP returns to its emblematic bottle and offers a new version in silver metal with a touch of gold for a very elegant fragrance. The spicy woody fragrance is a real mix of warm and cold sensations, an addictive concentrate of aromatic ingredients composed of juniper berries, a heart of fresh sage intensified by warm and strong vetiver. So its classification is that of a spicy woody fragrance with a top of juniper berries, a heart of sage, and a base of vetiver. So I feel like we've explored the Wanted universe quite a bit with The Most Wanted. I'm actually looking forward to the presentation, the bottle, more than anything, because I think that silver with a touch of gold is going to be a smash hit, especially when it's a really masculine revolver loadout look. So that's going to be cool. Looking forward to that one coming pretty soon. Now, just like the previous iterations, it's going to come in a 50 ml and 100 ml bottle. Now, for those of you that are fans of, and that's a lot of you, most of you, that are fans of the Stronger With You line by Emporio Armani, yes, they are adding yet another edition, but it is similar to the leather, Stronger With You leather, Stronger With You oud. It's going to be specifically for the Middle Eastern market, so expect to see a brief showcasing of it here in the US with discounters like FragranceBuy.ca, a Canadian fragrance discounter, and a few others that are going to get a few of them in. But unfortunately, it's specifically for the UAE market, but it does look like it's going to be awesome. It's Stronger With You Amber, the new exclusive fougere ambery fragrance for men. As you can imagine, it's going to have that sensual signature of Stronger With You with the additional note and focusing and highlighting of amber. Now, I did say masculine, but this is going to be a unisex fragrance. Amber's pretty well known for busting gender roles wide open when it comes to fragrance because it's good for masculine, good for feminine. So this is a unisex fragrance. Let's take a quick highlighted look at this new flanker. Crafted for both men and women, the fragrance is an embodiment of everlasting togetherness. Its warm amber accord combined with lavender, sustainably sourced in Provence, and vanilla, sustainably sourced from Madagascar, creates a captivating, evocative effect. Its classification is that of an amber fougere fragrance with the keynotes of lavender, vanilla, and amber. And of course, it's going to have other notes in it, probably everything that's in the OG Stronger With You. You know, those glazed chestnuts, a light spritz of cinnamon and nutmeg. We know that's going to be the case, but they're just giving us the trifecta. We know that's going to be vanilla, lavender, and amber. So look forward to that one. Mark it on your calendars though, because just like trying to get a rare item on eBay, you're going to have to use some form of fragrance sniper or just be very sharp and focused when it comes out to be able to get a hold of a bottle of it. But if you're patient and wait long enough, eventually it will come around to discounters, hopefully, if it sells decently enough for them to kind of manufacture more of it. So be on the lookout for Stronger With You Amber. For those of you that are fans of Calvin Klein, in particular CK1, you'll be happy to know that CK1 Reflections is going to be the new fragrance. It's said to be an invigorating interpretation of the original CK1, kind of a reform. Its inspiration is said to come from the spontaneous summer atmosphere and the carefree attitude that you have when you're spending time with friends and you cheerfully share those good times under the sun, on top of the sand, and in the water. So let's take a quick highlighted look at this new flanker. The new CK1 fragrance opens with notes of natural ginger and tangy lemon. The sparkling green iced tea in the heart note ensures that this new version is a nice addition to the original fragrance composition. A warm, woody base note of musk completes this perfume with a refined touch. Again, CK1 Reflections classification is that of a woody aromatic fragrance. It will come in a 100 ml bottle, and again features top notes of ginger and lemon, heart note of green tea accord, and a base note of musk. Well, that's all that I wanted to announce today in the way of designer fragrances. Let's take our focus and shift it over to some really cool niche fragrances. Now, this fragrance I am so stoked about, so I'm gonna have to start saving up for it now. But if you've ever heard the name Marc-Antoine Barrios, then you know that the creation of Ganymede is one of his best fragrances. And it's not been out that long. It's an incredible ambery fougere that's fantastic for cooler weather, really just anytime. It smells incredible. It's like champagne in your nose. And now they're introducing Ganymede X Straight, a more dense profusion of what you got in Ganymede, the original. Just like the original, it is a unisex fragrance. Let's take a quick highlighted look at Ganymede X Straight. In the distance, the surf is heard. The wind gently sweeps a field of immortelle. The sun, exercising its right, relentless, warms the spicy, almost syrupy smell of these yellow flowers. Relentlessly, the waves caress the dune. The wind picks up and causes sandy gusts with leathery, heady notes. Incense or myrrh. Grains of sand then rise, incandescent. Rock outcrops, akigala wood, and the tangerine bring minerality and freshness. The air then becomes bewitching. Ganymede X Straight classification is an aromatic woody fragrance featuring notes of immortelle, frankincense, myrrh, and aroma chemical called safraline. Safraline, guys, let me just tell you, on a tester strip, a single spray on a tester strip can last up to 168 hours. I'm not kidding. It's an amazing aroma chemical and it smells so good. It's got it's got kind of a floral saffron kind of smell with some light leathery overtones and a ton of other facets. It's also got akigala wood as a woody base and mandarin, which is likely in the top. So Ganymede X Straight, be on the lookout for that. I am sure it's going to be an amazing release. Serge Lutens has a new fragrance called Écrin de Fumée. It is going to be a very vanilla tobacco, primarily tobacco oriented niche fragrance, so that might be one you want to keep your eye on. The bottle looks the same as all Serge Lutens bottles if you've ever seen any of them. They're very tall, very thin, very classy looking. So let's take a quick highlighted look at Écrin de Fumée. Infused with the sweet and sensual scent of tobacco, this is a poetic ode to those who burn life at both ends, who love celebrating the pleasures of living in the most opulent luxury. To those who know that time flies so fast that life must be lived intensely and celebrated to the hilt. Écrin de Fumée classification is that of a spicy, woody fragrance featuring notes of tobacco, cocoa, and rum. Each of these bottles with a refined style reflects the exacting nature and character of their creator, a sobriety which enhances the richness and sumptuousness of the perfumes, whose scents and colors are as numerous and as nuanced as precious stones in our personalities. This perfume line is purportedly created in Serge Lutens' own image, minimalist, straight-lined, angular, and uncompromising. Cocoa, tobacco, and rum, one of the best trifectas ever. It's currently available on the Serge Lutens website in a 100ml bottle. Go check that one out, definitely. For those of you that are fans of the niche Famine, you'll be happy to know that Famine Fanfare has been released. Its classification is an aromatic woody fragrance featuring top notes of bergamot, lemon, neroli, and a flower market accord, followed by middle notes of rosemary, vermouth, juniper berry, and base notes of musk, patchouli, and vetiver. Famine Fanfare is available at Selfridges in a 100ml bottle of Cologne Elixir, so be on the lookout for that one. It is now available and might be something that you want to pick up. Sounds like it's going to be an amazing formulation. Fans of both Montale and puns will be happy to know that Montale is releasing a new fragrance called Odyssey. That's right, a play on words, Odyssey except oud, you see. So Odyssey is obviously going to be an oud-based fragrance, but there's more to it than that. Let's take a quick highlighted look at Montale's Odyssey. Odyssey begins with a sea voyage, passing through all the trading posts of Europe's southern waters, true to the Western tradition of signature perfumes and tales of the old continent. Embark on a mythical journey where black and pink peppers will fill your sails. On the calm waves, the sea breeze will push you towards the Sicilian open sea, where bergamot, lemon, and lavender further east await you. The depth of warm amber will captivate you, but ginger will bring you back to the surface. Furry musk and Brazilian mate will finally drive you into the embrace of the eternal oud. Its classification is that of an aromatic, woody, spicy fougere. This sounds like it's going to be another entry in the very fine list of starter ouds. Those are ouds that are made much more palatable by other notes in the fragrance. It sounds like it's going to smell amazing, so if you're a fan of Montale, you definitely might want to check out Montale Odyssey. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by to check out what's happening in men's fragrance. Hope you enjoyed it and got some good takeaways and some look forward to's. Fragrance is coming. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and thanks again so much for your continued support on my channel. I'm Tommy with Studio Sense, and I'll see you tomorrow.